All right. If this doesn't do it, I'm just stopping for tonight. Okay. I thought you loved me. Oh, I need new scissors. Okay, I see two people. I should see some likes coming up. I'm sitting right next to my router. I got two people in here and no likes. I don't know. I'm not going to do third time's a charm. I'm just going to cut my. I've been watching about people that have, um, like near death experiences or they die and then they get brought back or they go into a coma and they go to heaven or they go to hell. And these people, oh, I mean, they're so interesting. All right, we got 6 people and no likes. So I've done all I can do on my end. This time, if nobody talks, it's just because they're being rude and not talking. I'll sit here and string my bobs. And if somebody says something, I'll look up every now and then. I wonder how long it would take for the lurkers to just give up and go away if I just sat here. I'm stringing up balls, folks. And I'm stressed anyway. I got a like. Wow. It's a miracle. Yeah, near death experiences where they die for a certain amount of time and Jesus shows them what hell is like because that's where they're going. And these people are never the same again. They live the rest of their life begging to die so they can go back to heaven. Who wouldn't? Can you see it in. Hold on. I'm going to turn around. Oh, crap. Hold on. All this, all this is the top of the totes. And dun 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 dun. It looks better with the lights out. It looks pretty. And of course, it's buffalo plaid because it is my tree. Thank you so much to Teresa Gary and Micah B for being precious angels since Jason took my. Well, I mean, his friend did give it to us, but he didn't have to take the tree. But then again, that's 7.5 foot. I couldn't even put the star on. I actually have it twist it around the tree with twine. But it works. And I made the twine go down the tree a little bit. How old is your son? Thank you. I'm working. Dang it. Those are pretty. That's a big difference in age. Holy moly. I'm 43. I couldn't imagine having like a 20-year-old brother or sister. But my mom did get pregnant when I was 18, but unfortunately she lost it. Um, and probably with her health, I would be the one raising it. Peyton would have loved it. He would have had somebody to play with all the time. Considering they wouldn't, they would both be video game lovers' ages. A minister. Well, mine's graduating class of 2024 also. Mr. Peyton Connor. Yes, he is. He's still 16 though. He'll be 17 in March. Wait a minute. Does that mean he's going to be 7? No, he'll be 18. Never mind. I'm stupid. I literally turned 18, and then 1 week to the day later, I graduated. I was like one of the youngest in my class. Look at the black ones, y'all. No kidding. Oh. And it doesn't come off. They have the sparkly ones, they have matte white, and then they have clear but opaque white, like you can still see through it. Did you see it? Oh, I'll show you what it looks like right now because it does have ornaments on it. Come on. That's the hot mess from the other night at the I just got my stuff in today. There we go. That's my favorite mode. And of course, you can see they're buffalo plaid. Some of them came from Hobby Lobby, but my favorite ones came from the Dollar Tree. I love decorating anything. Y'all know me. It I like I've got all of my I wouldn't say sacred ornaments, but all of my ornaments like Peyton's first Christmas. I gave Jason back all the ones that said our first Christmas together, like dating. Then our first Christmas together, our first Christmas in our new home, our first Christmas, but all the ones that to do with Peyton, they ain't going nowhere. I don't care if he burned them. They weren't worth anything to me because we're not married. He was a little weird looking when I handed him a bunch of ornaments and said, we spent lots of money on these at Hallmark because we got a different Hallmark every year, a different Hallmark ornament. And I'm going to start it over again. But this is not my first Christmas single because I haven't had a tree. Yeah. I can't when you move and you use movers and you put bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and it ends up in the laundry room. I just stuck it on a shelf. I did find my fake poinsettia plant and the wooden basket it goes in. It's a beautiful. I got it at Old Time Pottery. It wasn't expensive, but I need to get me a new fake poinsettia. I think this year. It's 20 years old. I think it's about time to be replaced. It's looking a little ragged this year. um, no, 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 no. These came from Hobby Lobby. Um, I got black ones and I've got white because buffalo plaid. And then I got like more in the box that are like matte, and then the other ones are see through, but not at the same time. It's weird. And they come in big boxes of 36, and they were, of course, 50% off. And I mean, I got them for $10 a box. And whatever I don't use will just go in a tote. And at least if one day I decide that I don't like buffalo plaid anymore, I've got a whole set plus 8 more of white ones, because that's what I used to do my um cricket words on. I did like joy, Jesus, love, and peace on um those, and had them in a nice basket. Didn't sell one. Nobody came into my tent. Nobody came in. Nobody saw the Legend of the Candy Cane. Nobody saw Santa's Whistle. Nobody saw um, the the story of the square nail. I paid $25 for nails on Amazon. But maybe I'll go somewhere. I don't know. I love Hobby Lobby too, and people think you're rich if you go to Hobby Lobby, but the the snowflakes, I don't know if you saw it, but I have some snowflakes, and they came 3 to a pack, and they were regular 2.49, and I got them for $1.25. So I got them cheaper than I would have gotten one snowflake at Dollar Tree. I am a bargain shopper. I've got I'm working on a load to go to the thrift store because I want to find. I can't find, like, back when I was a kid and we had like ceramic Santa Clauses. And another thing, under the tree I've got some like wicker um looks like presents wrapped like around, and with the buffalo check, and then has the bow on the top, and red berries and greenery and pine cones. And I'm getting my, he did not take my gigantic, um, what do I call it? What is it? A nativity. So I'm going to pull it off the shelf and I'm going to put it underneath the Christmas tree. Because there's not going to be a lot of presents under it. I mean, Peyton's getting cash. He knows what he gets every year. Facebook Marketplace is nothing but a bunch of scammers. Oh, I'll take pictures. I'll take picture. I'll take a video, and after I get the balls hung on it and the nativity up, and I'll take a picture of it. Yeah, exactly. But I've got to go to the thrift store because everything at like Walmart is resin. Everything is resin now. I want like the old school, like the stuff that they put at the dollar no, at the thrift store. They put it in a bag for like $1.99, and you get like 10 different ceramic Santas or something. I'll pick out, and what I do is when I buy one of those bags, I take what I want, and then I put the rest of it down in a box. And the next time I go to the thrift store, I drop that box off for donation and then go back in there and buy some more stuff. And I'm like, why throw it away? I'm not going to throw it away. Somebody else will want it. Before I go back, I'm going through my closet. Anything that I know good and well, I don't need suits. Maybe keep one or two for a funeral, but I don't need suits. I tried selling stuff on Poshmark, and I actually did have good success with Poshmark, but it it just got to where it was like I was spending my whole day taking pictures and doing tags, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather support children's youth homes than myself, because sometimes it's not even worth the trouble. So it looks like we are still 18 minutes in and we've got 16 people and 2 likes. And I guarantee you, it's you two that's my 2 likes. I don't know what I did to make people gang up on me or something, but that's the only thing I can think. It's like everybody got together and was like, don't don't talk. Just go out there and watch. Make it cringe on her, because I can't stand when people don't communicate. When I know they're sitting there watching you and they probably know you. I'm about to have to go because I'm going to cry. I guarantee you, if I went live tomorrow night, because I want to find out if I have cancer again, they'd be pouring in tomorrow night to hear the bad story. possible bad story. Because as soon as I got into remission, 95% of the people on here treated me totally opposite than when I had cancer. And that is a sad world that you live in when you just want to see somebody shrivel up and die. No matter if you know them or not. That's a name I haven't seen, Martina. Brash. Hello to you too. Did you hit the like button? You must have been the third person to hit the like button. How are you doing tonight? Are you a subscriber? Tess, I just call it like I see it. I would have 30 or 40 people in here when I had cancer. People would tune in because my mama would be at my house helping me. And they want to see mama on there. Okay. And I found out what people really thought after as soon as I rang that bell, they ran for the hills. I don't understand. There's got to be a name for it. We got 20 people. 20. That's the most people that I've had in a while in my life. At least hit the like button. I'm not going to go through this again. This ties me down. I could be doing other things. This is like a clocking in at a job 3 days a week. And it's not for my lack of time spent on here, because usually I'm on here for 2 hours. As long as people are communicating back and forth, I am here for it. And where'd my scissors? There they go. Martina, where are you from? I like your name, by the way. Thank you for finding me all the way out here in YouTube land. Is there a way that you can just like see who's on live? Because my numbers ain't going down. More and more people are coming in. Ireland. Wow. Well, Cassandra, what's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Now, Martina, Tess, she's from Australia. I have people from all over that are subscribed to my channel, like North Africa, all over the United States, male and female. I have guys. I'm like, why? I don't know what a guy would care about with um, ovarian cancer, but hey, to each his own. If he wants to watch it, fine with me. Yeah. Um, Tess, what part of, is it Melbourne, Australia, where you live? I know it's not Sydney. I'm not good with cities. Cassandra is the, I'm her dinner entertainment. I need to just get like a piano and learn how to play it and just sit and play while she eats her dinner. Because she's like, "You're keeping me company during dinner." And I'm like, to each his own. You can tell who's my regulars. Tess, tell Martina what part of um um Australia that you live in. She's from Ireland. I have talked to Tess so much on like video chat that now when she hangs up the phone, she doesn't go bye. She goes bye. Sounds like me. And her daddy said, "You speak like an American." I said, "No, tell daddy you sound like, you talk like a redneck." Because I'm from Alabama. Roll Tide. Y'all don't know nothing about our kind of football. It's all right. Oh, yeah, to like walk up in there and be like, "Hey, daddy, what you doing?" And him go, "What? What did you just say?" When we went to Jamaica, they loved our accent. Um, Loved it. It's ratty right now. I get rained on last night and today, but yeah, it's very curly. I got to get a haircut because this right here is like, but luckily it curls up. And I got these on Temu for like 99 cents a piece, and they're wired so I can make like one of them stand up and one of them lay down. And I got a white one too. And they have other colors. I'm going to have to after Christmas get some more. My hair was if my hair was very curly before cancer. And I told Jesus, I said, "Don't put twine in your mouth because pieces of it come off." Anyway, I said, "If you let me have my beautiful, long, curly hair back, I won't do the grow it out, cut 6 inches off, grow it out, cut 5 inches off. I'll just keep it trimmed and layered, but I'm not making any deals about coloring." And so, yeah, um, this is when I moved here, not this August, but last August, so it's been a little over, I mean, October, it's been just a little over a year. I, I didn't even have enough hair to even look curly. It was just short, straight hair, like a military haircut. Oh, Jesus, Jesus brought me through it. But now I have to find out if I have it again because I had a CT scan Friday because I take a medication and I have to take this special test every month, and it jumped from 0 to 13, which is a significant enough jump for them to be getting me into getting me in. You know, they got me in for a CAT scan really, really quick. Yeah. Well, even at my craft shows that I go to, I when somebody buys something or when a woman walks by, I give them a pamphlet. I'm gonna have to start going to like Staples or somewhere to get them printed because my ink is too expensive. Um, and it tells all about what to look for, but there's not like one thing or two things or any one thing that gives anything away. It's a silent killer. I had stage 4 ovarian cancer. I had, it was called a silent killer. How many years did I walk around with that? All I know is I had back surgery in 2017. I had MRIs, CT scans, all kinds of stuff. And my back surgery was all the way down. So they would have been able to see it. So it happened between 2017 and 2021. Go to your annual gynecological visits. And if you have a distended belly that wasn't distended before, if you have constipation and you didn't have a problem before, if you um I mean basically anything in that area that is not just right with you, that just seems off, you know. I found out that mine was due to that BRCA1 mutation that you usually see in um, breast cancer. I have the genetic mutation, and now I have an 85% chance of developing breast cancer. That's what they told me when they did my first biopsy on my right breast. It was calcification, it wasn't anything. Your city's called Rosebud? What a pretty name. You know, I thought I was going to have to order some ways to hang these, but I got plenty of this stuff left. Hmm. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 24 to go on the tree now, but I need to put more white ones because, no, I need to put more black ones because I have 16 white and 8 black. Yeah, that's what I'm praying for. My appointment's in the morning, which is Monday here in Alabama, at 12:40 p.m. So, yeah. Well, I mean, it's still, I still got some places that are lighter on the top. I never had a, like, um, my hair never did, like, you know, it was always flatter on the top. The longer it got, it would get stringy instead of curly. And I'm starting to get stringy now. So the doctor told me I'm way overdue to get the dead ends cut off. She said your hair is going to grow when you get it cut. And I'm like, well, then are you going to give me the money to go get it cut? No. They ain't going to charge me no less than they do for somebody that's got hair down to their feet. And the girl that I used to use abandoned me when, like, unfriended me when I found out I had cancer. You have no idea how many people unfriended me or that talked to me on a daily basis that completely quit speaking to me when I found out I had cancer. Tomorrow, which is Monday at 12:40 p.m. I'll get to go. That's when my appointment is. At some point during that appointment. I'm going to leave early enough to go out of my way to get the office Krispy Kreme donuts for Christmas. Because my next appointment won't be until January. That's if I don't have cancer. I'm like, yeah, that would be so sad to be in the hospital when it's Christmas. I found out the day before Thanksgiving that I had cancer, so it, I guess Christmas would be the next holiday over. My appointment's at 12:40 p.m. So halfway through the morning. Lunchtime. Please hit the like button. If you're going to be like that, the least you can do is hit the like button. I mean, it's not, it looks like this, and you just touch it. That's all you gotta do. Oh, when I had my debulking surgery, it opened back up at the top and I had to pack it on the inside, and it took it like a month to heal. But it was 3 inches deep and 3 inches wide. It was a gaping hole. And I had to do it myself because I don't have help. I hope you get healed up pretty fast. Yeah, but I was, you know, clean enough and healthy enough that I was able to do it myself. They just sent a home health care nurse every Thursday or Friday. I don't remember. And they would come in and measure it. They would unpack it, measure it, take a picture of it, do all that stuff, and sit there and do their computer stuff and move on to the next patient. And they were like, you have no inkling of an infection anywhere. Um, Everything looks great. So, yay me. I um I did it twice a day, like my life depended on it. It didn't hurt. It was numb until it got like I was still packing it when it was pretty much healed up. And they were like, "You don't have to do it anymore. Just put the wound dressing over it and it's going to heal the rest of the way up." And I was like, okay. Um, and it was no time. They were like, "It's going to slow down significantly when your chemo starts back." Didn't. It, it healed faster. Jesus had his hands on me. Oh, yeah, I got neuropathy. I have a hard time feeling my fingers. They always feel like they're on the verge of going numb. And my feet will feel like they're frostbitten. They're so cold. And I can feel them. And they're just fine. I have to wear socks all the time. Unless I'm like in flip flops going somewhere. What are you talking about, Tess? Um, when I used to get a cut, a color, it was about $150. But that would be highlights. If I got an all over color, it would have been probably like 100. But my hair grows so fast that I had just got it cut and colored the week before I found out I had cancer. What a kick in the butt was that? I was like, are you serious right now? Are you telling me? Thank you, Martina. God bless you. I'm 15 months out, and my red blood cell count is still off. I have something called macrocytic anemia. It's not like a deadly condition, I don't think, but your red blood cells are too big, and I don't have enough of them. So I'm getting some more balls. See, this gigantic box of balls was $10, and they're shatterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. But I mean, I don't have a youngster, but I'm just as clumsy as a 3-year-old, and I would have probably broken them. Kate, well, hello, Kate, by the way. You can get, one place that I went before, they had vegan dye. It didn't have any ammonia or anything like that in it. And it was so nice. It was when I used to work downtown at the bank. We had a salon in the atrium where the restaurants were for us to like eat lunch, or if we wanted to just go down there and sit and eat lunch. And it was like all glass. When the storms would come, it would be pretty cool to go down there. But they had like it was like vegan. Yeah, Kate, like Tess said, yeah, I mean, I haven't worked in since 2015, and I was getting, the they called it healthy hair dye. Um, my my cancer's genetic. Doesn't matter what I do. Whenever I got it, she said, if you make it through this, it's not if, it's when you'll get another cancer. And I was like, filling out my advance directive and everything. Of course, I tore it up. And I'll do it again if I'm diagnosed again. Um, I don't know if it's Tiaza, but anyway, I had plural effusions, but neither one of them, I had it 4 times, but none of them ever had an actual clot. It was my left ovary pushing fluid into my right pleural space, and they did a surgery, and I had a, like, under here I have a scar, like where your breast tissue is, like right under it. I have a scar about that big, and it had a tube, and it drained 7 liters of fluid out of my pleural space. And what they did was, from what I can understand, I don't know what it's called. I used to know. But anyway, they like deflated my lung and put talc in it. Not in the lung, in the pleural space. And then when they removed it and I took my first breath, it stuck my lung to my chest wall. So there's nowhere for fluid to go. And I didn't have another problem. Oh, it's been 2 years since my initial diagnosis. No, I didn't have no radiation either. Oh, dang it. Okay. I'm the queen of multitasking. My hips have started hurting. They've been worried about some form of leukemia. And I have been, they were talking about um, having to go into my hip bone and get a bone marrow biopsy. And I'm like, no, 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 please. You know, and I'm like, y'all got to put me out. Y'all going to put me out. I'm going to lose my mind when I hear a saw or anything like that. Um, you know, uh, Tiaza, about those, my orthopedic surgeon who did my knee surgery gave me some. I have a torn rotator cuff. and it would flare up, and they would give me a shot, like right. Oh God, it hurt so bad. But oh, it felt so much better like the next day. But he would only do so many because he said that it will destroy your joint. Like it can just pretty much like cause you to have knee replacement or shoulder ball replacement or whatever. Well, you know what? Once you've gone through having to be cut from your stomach all the way down to your pubic bone, opened up, and then feel everything inside your body, I don't really know. If I can make it through that, I can make it through it. One thing I learned was how much pain I could handle. Actually, I found that out during childbirth, but um, now I had an epidural, but you see people with epidurals screaming and hollering, and I'm like, you didn't hear nothing coming out of my room. My focus was on my baby. And when they said, April, you're going to have to push hard, you're going to have to push hard, he is, and they had to use the forceps. My kid's overgrown, just like me. I'm 6'1". Yes, for you out of countryers, that's 6 feet 1 inches tall. My son, who is 16, 6 foot 4 inches tall. My ex-husband, 6 foot 3 inches tall. My son was wearing men's clothes at 10. 9 or 10. Um, my son, now that he's got his first girlfriend, he wants some more of his. She loves the cologne. I bought him cologne 2 years ago because he said he wanted. It was time for him to start smelling good going to school because the girls were starting to notice the boys. That was like 8th or 9th grade. It's not funny, but it is funny when you've already been through it, you know? And I bought him cool water. Okay. That is a universal, every woman loves the smell of that stuff. And I told Peyton, I was like, I always give him $100 cash. And I give him a present. Um, Not a $100 present, but just, something that he'll have something to open. And he said, I really need cologne. And I was like, what kind? He said, the cool water, like you bought me 2 years ago. I started wearing it a little heavier around Anna, and she is obsessed with it. And so I found on Amazon, it was the aftershave, the shave gel, the body wash, and the cologne. And so his hair's gonna smell like it. I, I might be getting a grandbaby. I don't know. Y'all seen my son. That's funny. I was like, boy, you better not bring. And then he was like, no, Dad took care of that for me. Yes, Kate, I do. I think of you often, and please think of me in the morning as I'm headed out, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep. Cause when you're waiting for something like that, it's scary. Kate, you have a good night. I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Because there's like 3 or 4 people in here talking and 18 people just sitting around watching. So, um, I'm not going to entertain them anymore. Um, yeah. Oh, we all do. Yeah. This will be my second year without my grandmother for Christmas. But anyway, I got to do some detangling. So, bye, y'all. Hope you have a good night. I will update at some point tomorrow when I find out anything. So, thank you, Tiaz. I need it. All right, guys. Love y'all. Even the lurkers, because you're still making me money. Bye.